everybody, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution! Yes! Alright, so... Oh, I'm a handshake, I'm excited. Alright, so... Playing Jurassic World Evolution. This game is one of my all-time favorites. You go in, you build your own Jurassic World. Sorry about that. Okay, so... Okay, editing me, turn on the music. So, the reason I'm playing the original Jurassic World Evolution is because as of Friday of this week, Jurassic World Evolution 3 has been officially announced with a release date. Oh, I'm excited. So, to celebrate that, I am going to play this game and Jurassic World Evolution 2 in their entirety. God, I'm excited. And maybe in between games you'll have a little surprise series. But apart from all that, I'm excited. Let's just get right into it. Jurassic World Evolution. Whew, my hands, they shaking.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me. Especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
You're right, if only there had been 5 instead of more than 5. I don't know how many people died in the Jurassic franchise. I know there was one. I know there were like 3 in the first movie, but apart from that, who else died?
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are.
God.
Be ready before you try that.
Holy, I'm getting such a weird sense of like nostalgia from this. Cause I played this game when it first came out. Oh my god. Yeah, I do want to...
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond creation.
Look at this map. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying...
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
What was that? Haha, just kidding. You say something, Finch? But as I was saying, I have played this game before.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Good to know. Yeah, so I've played this game before. I played it when it first came out, but I've never beaten it.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
So I have a bad habit with games. I like resetting them a lot.
Now comes the real test. Incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Yeah, so I've played this game a little bit before, but never beaten it.
Machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Oh, our first 2 Struthiomimus are ready to go. Look at her and all her holy leg spike. Don't die on me now, game.
life, it begins. The most precious moment.
Oh no, my game decided to just die.
Incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Why did my game just decide to die with the... Oh, look at that! Look at her in all her glory. That right there? Bam! That's a thumbnail shot. Oh, right. So, okay, if she doesn't run away, get... Can't click on the dinosaur. Of course I can't click on the dinosaur. Why would I be able to click on the dinosaur? How about now? Can I click on her now? Not click on the dinosaur. Why mustn't I be able to?
The Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Alright, so normally, whenever I play the game, I start with Isaac, because it gets entertainment, a lot of cool stuff. But I want to do Isaac last for this series, just so we can get... Just so I can savor every bit of it. So what we're going to do first is Dr. Carl Dua. Why? Science, that's why.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
So can I not place this here?
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Okay, whatever. Fine, I can't place it there. Well, I can, but like that's ugly. What? Come on. Oh, there it is.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Okay, so with this one, I usually play the game the same type of way, but this time I plan to experiment more. Like
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't decide to... Let's try and watch this one before my game decides to die again.
The expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Oh yeah. Look at you in all your glory. Holy far away.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Alright, so...
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Alright, so... I'm just doing... For these two, I'm gonna name them. I'm gonna name them Strut. You got strut the Struthiomimus, and
I've got an
acquire
interesting
50%
opportunity for you
genome,
to
Triceratops.
consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
Alright, I have my 2 Struthiomimus, Strut and Squalic.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
Alright, so yeah, we have Strut and Squalic.
Together, we can create
Stop interrupting me!
Authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Okay. Sometimes. Why am I reading this? I've already read these. I already know what everything here does.
Extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
Alright. So let's just get my basic research out of the way. These are the ones I always research first.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Okay, I'm gonna send them to that same spot, just cause, like, look at that. That's a lot of good dino right there. Yeah, so I named my first Struthiomimus, but the other dinosaurs throughout the series will be your guys', the viewers' job to name them. Comment what you want their names to be down in the description, and if I like the name, or there's no other options, if I'm being honest, I'll make that a new dinosaur. And if you want a specific dinosaur to be named in your honor, you can type exactly which dinosaur you want to have that name, and I'll create it for you. I have to have the dinosaur, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so just to start out, I'm going to do something I normally don't do, but for this series I feel like I probably should. I'm going to make their main enclosure smaller. Why? Because this enclosure is massive. They do not need this much space. So now I have greatly decreased the size of their enclosure. Now I can throw in right about here. I can throw in some landscaping. Delete a little bit of this area. Move the water. Now this part was a little crazy. I'm gonna flatten this part just a little bit, not too much. Be sure to smooth it out in places. So now, with that, I can throw in a restroom. Oh, I'll give it a second. A gift shop. And fast food. And then
Hello. I was
Easy.
wondering if you'd be interested in a new contract.
that's easy, I'm already doing it. And now we have a whole lot of, we got a food spot, people can come here buy stuff. I'm losing money actively per minute, and then we'll throw in a feeder right there. Look at that. That's how it's done. That's really good. An amber for Triceratops? That's good. That gets me a lot of DNA. Just gonna keep sending things to that specific spot. That 48%. Let's see what modifications I can make to Struthium Mimus in the beginning.
I would say thanks. In fact, I'm going to say thanks. Have I done it yet? It feels like I have.
Whatever. Okay, so I just wanted to move it so I could fit a path right through there. So now, using this little flat spot here, I can throw in another viewing gallery. So now, using that, I can kind of pop it out to there. Like that. Look at that. Okay, normally I don't actually put all this stuff this quickly, but this time I'm feeling fancy.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Oh wait, I'm out of power. Oh lord. Shoot. Oh, I mean, I guess no time like the present. Improved output. Why don't you just build another power station? I can't afford it. I physically cannot afford another power station. So. Oh, we've lost power on the bathroom. And the fast food. Now everyone's hungry. Shoot, I might be screwed. Well, at least the dinos are happy. They got Squawk and Strut. I should probably get on with the mission. Okay. 3 minutes.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Alright, so, while I was waiting for the upgrade, well, first and foremost, you know, I got it. So, now the power issue has been solved. Hooray. But also, I went around and I kinda, well, I'm doing that right now, but I'm upping the price of our goods. Why? Because I want money. Now I sell it. Okay, so, and also, while we were waiting, I incubated a Triceratops, which, as you can see, has finished incubating. Look at her in all her glory. That's cool.
Specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Alright, I have named the Triceratops Sarah. Oh, we got Dr. Wu.
And I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Yeah, I named the Triceratops here Sarah. in both reference to the character from Lost World and the Triceratops in The Land Before Time. Why? Why not? But, as you can see by our mission, well, we have to construct a ranger station. A ranger station is 400,000. I have 100,000. And I only make 50k a minute. So it would take about 5 minutes to get my amount, except if it wasn't for the fact I also need Triceratops, which is 230. So in like 10 minutes, I'll be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut from here over to when I have the money for this. I'm obviously going to be sending out expeditions, trying to get money, but in the meantime, I guess in the meantime for me, I'm just going to do stuff. But, okay, after a generation and a half of waiting, I have the money! Alright. So, ranger station. Where should I build it? I'll build it... Can I build it right here? Can I? No? Okay. I need to find a good space to build. I guess down here works. I'm trying to avoid building it in the same spot as usual, but hey. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, there is the ranger station, and while I was waiting, I incubated a 70% Triceratops. Look at her in all her beauty. It's beautiful!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome...
Nice. Alright, now this is going to be the first dinosaur. I'm going to leave all the naming to you guys. So, if you have a name for our wondrous trike here, give it to me in the comments. The most liked comment will be the name. And if there's literally... Oh, what's this?
Security isn't always clean or easy, but it is always necessary.
No, because I have no dinosaurs to get to that point. I do with Ceratosaurus, but I want to save Cerato. Look at it. Disease contracted. Autobots, roll out!
You got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next? That's going to be on your hands as well.
You need to medicate that animal.
And a sniper. Snipe. I missed. I fired and I missed.
Dinosaurs detected.
Got him. Boys, let's get out of here. Hey, where'd that $1 million come from? I ain't complaining. Wait, I want to drift it. Let me drift it. Oh, the drift! Oh, yeah. The drift. Alright, well, that's medicated. Oh, transmission. Na, 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 na.
We're on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Oh, nice. I got the blue vehicle skin. I will be changing. Okay, I'm just gonna... instead of getting a ton of upgrades, I'm just gonna build a whole new power station. I gotta find a good space for it, though. I wanna build it like here, but the map border is kind of stopping me. Can I like slide? Oh, maybe I can slide. Yeah, I'm gonna slide it behind these buildings. Get it there. Boom. I bet. Okay. Ranger team. So now I have my 3 Ranger teams. And I still want to know how to get the 1993 Jeep. But now, you have blue Jeep. Watch the magic. As soon as it parks, bam, blue. Yup. Okay, so with that mission complete, I'm gonna request a contract from security, because that's the next one we're gonna do. So security, Ranger team. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick, actually.
So make sure to review this contract.
How much are you worth? Bam, 9,000, easy.
You took this photo all by yourself, huh?
Nice. That's an easy 100K right there.
Bottom line, I couldn't have done it any better. Thanks.
Alright, come on, bye. Security mission 1. Oh, I've already done that one.
I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Alright, so we have started the security mission. I'm gonna save that one for tomorrow. Don't worry.
Glad to
But,
have you on board.
stop interrupting
As you
me,
can
game.
imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna need you to extract your DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
I was gonna say, I'll do that when you stop interrupting me. Thank you very much. But, anyways,
Okay.
I swear to God.
Next, you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Okay, so, I swear to God if I get interrupted again, I'm gonna throw in this Edmontosaurus, and I have the research. So, today I'm asking you to name our second Triceratops, and the Edmontosaurus for next episode. So, I'm going to end today's episode here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!